Okay, so now that we've exported our animation from I Can Animate to the desktop, the next step in the production is called post-production. Is where you bring it into a piece of editing software, in this case Windows Movie Maker. We're going to import it into Windows Movie Maker, and we're going to make some changes, or we're going to add things on that will make the finished piece a lot better. And we're going to add on some text, and we're going to use voiceover and put some music on as well. So I'm going to look first of all at just importing that clip, the animation that I've just exported from I Can Animate. I'm going to look at importing that into Windows Movie Maker. So if you click on Start, sometimes there may be a link here to Movie Maker. Go down to All Programs, and there you go, Windows Movie Maker. So click on that. Okay, when it opens up, it generally looks a bit like this. The very first thing you do, it's just good practice, is go up to File and you save your project as. So just before I do that, this is very similar to I Can Animate, except we're really dealing with video as opposed to still frames. So this really is, again, it's like the cake mixer. You put all these things in, and on the other side we're going to churn out a video. So we're going to save the project so I can keep coming back to this day after day after day, and I know where it is. So save project as. I'm a desktop sort of person. If you've got folders on the desktop that you'd like to put it into, well then you know how to go down through that and choose the folder. At the moment I'm just going to stick with desktop. I'm going to call this cup animation. I'll call it rough cut because I just want to get, generally the first time you make any changes, you call it a rough cut, and then when you're finished you call it a final cut. So we'll call this the rough cut, and I'm going to click save. Okay, so the project's called Cup Animation Rough Cut. So I know that project. It's going to minimize this or make it smaller, move it out of the way. That project is now here on the desktop. Now this is a bad workflow because I should be putting this in lovely folders. You guys should have folders day 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by now. It's all about housekeeping. So that project, at least I know where it is for the moment. Okay, so let's maximize this again. Great. So what I need to do is import my video, which is on the desktop. Sorry, I'm just going to make that smaller again to show you. So I need to get my cup animation into here. There's two ways I can do that. I can drag it and drop, and there you go. Okay, animation is there. However, if for some reason you decide to go and work on a different computer, and you haven't brought that clip to your to the desktop of the other computer, you're going to see a big red X here when you go to play that. So that's just one way of doing it. The proper way to do it is to make sure tasks is here is selected, and you see this sort of pane on the left. So capture video, edit movie, finish movie. It's just a really nice steps, I guess, on how to bring video in and then make changes to it. So what we're looking for is import video. Okay, so I've clicked on import video. The computer's now going, okay, where do you want to find this video? So again, desktop. Okay, so I can see my cup animation there, which is representative of that. Okay, I'm going to click on import, and there you go. It's only a few seconds long anyway, so that came in very quickly.